Welcome back. And happening this weekend, we continue honoring a beloved employee of KGET, Clayton Winkler, 2 years after his sudden death. And joining us in studio with more on how family and friends are celebrating the life of Clayton Winkler through his love and films, we have Reed Robertson. He's got a preview of the Rob Wink Film Festival that's happening this weekend. Reed, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we were just talking, in the break. Clayton was he was a great guy. I mean, he was an editor here. He shot a lot of things for commercials, big projects. I got to work with him, so many times. And unfortunately, we lost just such a brilliant mind in our community. But the goal here, of course, I know, is that we are trying to continue his legacy, if you will, of giving people this platform to talk about film, to talk about the passion that he had on film. So you got this film festival coming up this weekend on Saturday. Talk a little bit about it.
All right, so Rob Wink Film Festival was named after our original production company when we started making films in high school. Robertson Winkler, we combined it, Rob Wink. So I'm taking that name and I'm pushing it into our festival into the future. When Clayton was going through some of his tough times, he ended up calling me when he was going through his 12 steps. And we had a real heart-to-heart, and I understood that was a time I could reconnect with him and we actually started making films together right before he perished. So we created 2 films. One of the films, the last films that he made before he died, will be playing at the festival. And going through that process, before he ended up relapsing, he told me that the only thing that kept him from his addictions was his passions for filmmaking. So I'm trying to, take that and grow it and broadcast it to the community.
I mean, I know it's been 2 years, but at the same time, talking about how neat it is to see that his work is still playing out. What is that like for you? Obviously, you were his friend. You got to see the best of Clayton. What is it like, though, for you to kind of have this moment of having this film festival, 2 years after his death?
Every time I have to watch it, there is some degree that hurts to have to go back into this feeling and these memories. But it's better than the alternative. The alternative is to run away and to sense escapism to a degree. So this is a chance to rehash it out and to mourn with the community and what I find to be a much healthier way. Every time I had a frog driving up the whole time. I was just thinking about having to talk about this stuff, but it's beautiful. It reminds me of my passions, and it's letting me push myself to the next level of filmmaking and storytelling, which is building this community. And that's what Clayton liked to do. So again, this festival is happening this weekend on Saturday at the Beale Library on Truxtun Avenue. It's free from 1 to 4, so come on down. There's the QR code on your screen. Go to your camera app on your phone, just hover over that QR code, and it'll get you to a webpage with more information. So, Reed, thanks so much for coming on. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.